Welcome back to Central Valley today. All right, we are here with Dr. Mathieu again at the Bayer Laser and Skincare Center in Fresno with the latest technology to tighten skin and rejuvenate the face and neck is really what we're specifically talking about here. And this is a problem for some people. So this is the new InMode Define device. And this is this device over here with JC, who is the body contouring director here at the Bayer Laser and Skincare Center. So let's talk about the device. What is it, and how is it different than some of the other InMode devices?
Yes, so the Define platform is such an exciting device because it is an FDA-cleared, hands-free technology that stimulates collagen and tightens the lower face. So it really targets the lower face kind of along the jawline and the submental area, which is the area under the chin. And when we're in our 20s, we start to lose collagen and everything kind of starts to fall because we don't have those supporting structures anymore. So this platform is able to stimulate that collagen and have regeneration so that we can tighten the lower face.
Okay, so the benefits, we're talking about skin tightening.
Yes.
Anything else?
So there is evidence in studies that it can also reduce a little bit of fat as well.
Oh, okay.
So it really helps tighten the lower face by eliminating some of the excess tissue as well as the excess fat in that area, and allows for the skin to appear a lot smoother as well.
Okay, so what's the result? We're going to be more defined here. We're going to be more chiseled in this area, right?
Yes, all of the above.
That's what
more
we're looking
defined,
for.
more chiseled, less wrinkling. If you have any sagging, a lot tighter, and just an overall snatched lower face.
That's what people want.
Yes.
All right, JC, you're going to actually do the procedure on our patient here. Thank you so much. So why don't you go ahead and get started, and then while JC is doing that, as we watch how it's done, how are the actual tissues being affected? What is the technology? What's happening to our skin?
So the technology behind this device is bipolar radio frequency technology, and it uses the science behind bulk heating the tissue. So whenever we heat the tissue or denature the tissue in a safe way, the body thinks that there's a wound that it needs to heal, and it stimulates new collagen synthesis, which we call neocollagenesis. And by distributing that heat in a safe way with these applicators, we're able to do so. And the wonderful thing about this device is that there's a feedback loop that can assess how much heat we're distributing to the skin to ensure we're not heating the skin to an unsafe level while still providing the adequate amount of heat to the subdermal tissues to allow that tightening to occur.
What does it feel like? Is it hot? Will you feel heat?
It's more of a warmth. Sometimes if someone's a little bit more sensitive, because everyone's different and our nerves are different, it can feel a little bit warm, and there are ways that we can customize the treatment to make sure that our patients feel comfortable. And the great thing with this device as well is that there's a handheld button that patients can push if they do feel uncomfortable, so that we can just lower the temperature really quickly and they can continue with their treatments.
Okay, so it looks like it's this headpiece device. Sort of, I was telling you, it reminds me of my headgear when I have braces, and we'll fit it to whoever's face. It's sort of fit anybody, right?
Yes, yes,
okay.
It's customizable.
And then how long will the procedure take?
So that is also customizable, and it depends on what we're treating. So if a patient has a little bit more adipose or fat tissue in the area, that might be a slightly longer treatment. So it can range anywhere from 35 minutes to about 50 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And you just sit here. So now she's putting a little ultrasound gel on there right below her chin, and that's what we're targeting today. Is this area?
Yeah. So there's two different hand pieces. One is for the submental or chin area, and then the other one targets the jaw. So it has two of those applicators on each side as well.
Oh, I see.
Yes. So this is the applicator here, and then the cheek hands piece has that on the side.
Got it. This is this is a look for our patient. Is there downtime?
No, and that's the great thing. So we're kind of in the time of wanting no downtime with achieving these snatched and tightening procedures, and so it's a great device to use because you can just go on about your day. Sometimes patients might feel a little bit of heat maybe for about 5 minutes after the treatment, but literally it just kind of feels like your skin is tightening over time. We do recommend one treatment every week for about 6 to 8 treatments depending on what our goal is, and then it takes time for your own collagen to synthesize to get that final result in about a 12-week mark after that final treatment. But during the series you do start to feel that tightening and start to see that accentuation of the jawline.
Have you turned it on yet?
Nope, we're gonna get ready
Let's turn it on. I want to. Who's a good candidate for this sort of treatment?
So this treatment, you know, we start to lose collagen within our 20s. So I would say even in your 20s, you can start to do little things to tweak and enhance the tightening and the health of your skin.
Yeah.
And so at least our patients in their 20s can kind of start this treatment.
Okay, that's young.
That is young.
Would you see better results younger, or will the results be the same, you know, the older you get?
That's a great question. So I would say, you know, the results are great either way.
Okay.
When we're younger, we do have more stores, or the ability to regenerate collagen is more pronounced.
Right.
And so it's kind of, we're going into this prejuvenation, which is making sure that we're kind of keeping our collagen stable throughout time.
Yes.
So the goal of this treatment is to kind of tighten and enhance that jawline. We're not necessarily trying to morph anyone's face, but it's keeping that tightness and stimulating that collagen.
Sort of like when we talk about neurotoxins, or we talk about keeping the face the way that it is, so that we don't have to start from a worse position and try to get back to where we want to be.
Exactly.
Well, how do we learn more information about the Define treatments and what you guys can do here?
Visit us at 435skin.com or call into Bear Laser and Skincare Center, where we can do your consult treatment and make sure that we're providing the right treatment for you to get the results that you would like.
Okay. Well, I'm excited to see the before and after.